Hello and welcome everybody once again for another Lyman Eagles girls basketball broadcast. I am your host once again for all Lyman and Mountain View sports from the Bridger Valley and much further beyond. Sean Bennett bringing you a state playoff action here from Casper, Wyoming. Once again, due to NFHS restrictions, this game will be audio broadcasted only and will also be live on KNYN Radio 99.1. So if you're in your car, maybe you're driving around or you have somewhere to be, maybe you're going to do some shopping later today or you just have to go to the grocery store, and you don't want to miss a single second of Lyman or Mountain View girls basketball action from this weekend, you can listen to this game and every game from the state playoffs live from your FM radio on KNYN Radio 99.1. Once again, my name is Sean Bennett, and we're just about 5 minutes away from tip-off here between the Torrington Trailblazers and the Lyman Lady Eagles. Jason Hansen, the head coach for the Lyman Lady Eagles. Meanwhile, for your Torrington Trailblazers, their head coach is Jeff Halley. So the Lyman Eagles, most of these girls were in the volleyball state playoffs in this same location earlier this season. So it should be no shock, no surprise to be playing in front of a very large crowd here at Casper Event Center. A lot of people coming in and out today, including their fans from our previous contest in which Powell barely, and I mean barely by the slimmest of margins, escaped from Rollins in our earlier contest today. I believe the final score of that one was 50-49, if I'm not mistaken. It was a 1-point finish, and Powell the victor. So Powell, Sam Hill, and Laura Hawley. So the starting five announced for the Trailblazers, and now the Lyman Eagles, the home team on the scoreboard. Decent amount of fans here for the Lyman Eagles. Surprising amount of fans, if I might be honest. Lyman has about 2 sections worth of fans who made the trip to Casper, so very nice support here. Spring Yagi, Mandy Ayer, Cassidy Nelson, McKinley Bradshaw going to play over in Laramie next year at the University of Wyoming, and Olivia Smith, the starting five for the Lyman Eagles, wearing the whites with the blue trim down the side. The Torrington Trailblazers wearing their maroon jerseys with some gray/silver tint down the side of their uniforms into their shorts. Head coach Jeff Halley all the way out to the free throw line in the middle of a starting five huddle. He'll go back to the bench, and the players will be ready to play. It's going to be Cassidy Nelson to tip it off here against Reese Halley. Or Holly, excuse me. Reese Holly and Cassidy Nelson to tip. Lyman Eagles going left to right. Torrington going right to left on your dial. And Cassidy Nelson wins the tip over to her left to Olivia Smith. Ball's thrown up top to Mandy Ayer, and that will start our contest here. The winner of this contest into the state semifinals. The loser still gets to play, but in consolation play tomorrow. Olivia Smith with the ball on the top of the right wing, gets it up top to Spring Yagi. Now on the left side is Mandy Ayer. Mandy Ayer puts the ball over her head, gets back up top. Spring Yagi, top of the key, three, bounces around and bounces in, and the Lyman Eagles have the first points of the state playoffs for them from Spring Yagi, an open, uncontested three. Here comes Torrington, bringing the ball across. Pressure from Lyman as Torrington able to advance the ball over midcourt. Holly puts the ball over her head, and the ball is tipped away. McKinley Bradshaw in the paint gets it over to Olivia Smith. Olivia Smith brings it across the center line, and she is fouled from behind. Torrington player running behind us and fouling. Mandy Ayer with the ball up top after foul was called. Foul committed against Reese Holly's first. Bradshaw now on the right wing. Bradshaw drives in. Bradshaw hits the deck. A lot of contact. No foul called. Her shot is off. And Reese Holly with the rebound. Holly picks up her dribble. Gets it over to her teammate, Danny Masterson. Masterson with it now at the top of the key. Masterson over to her teammate, Brielle Bivens. Bivens looking to drive towards her left. There's nothing there. Throws it all the way across court to Laura Holly. And Holly travels with it. Tried to save the ball from going out of bounds, and she caught it and started moving. That is a traveling violation. We'll give it back to Lyman here. 3-0 lead, 6:20 on the clock, quarter number 1. The Lyman Eagles looking to get this game in control early on here, as they have for the majority of their games this season. And that one is thrown away. Tried to be entered inside to Olivia Smith. Mandy Earth tried to throw it on the low block, went off the hands of Smith, out of bounds, and it's Torrington ball. 6:10 on the clock, and Torrington has the ball knocked out of bounds into their bench. It remains Torrington ball. 6:10 on the clock, right on the sideline here. Getting the inbounds is Brielle Bivens. Bivens launches it down the court, and it's intercepted by Spring Yagi. Yagi over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw at the free throw line. Free throw line jumper. A lot of contact, and they say the ball was blocked out of bounds. It will remain Lyman ball, as Bradshaw had her shot blocked. 6 minutes exactly on the clock here. Quarter number 1. Lyman leads 3-0. Mandy Air with the ball up top. Air turning, giving it to Yagi. Yagi trying to go 2 for 2 from the outside. She misses long. Over to Bradshaw on the right side, who gets the rebound. Bradshaw being double teamed. Long baseline jumper, no good. Spring Yagi with another rebound, and back up to Bradshaw with 5:40 on the clock here in quarter number 1. 3-0 the score. Lyman Eagles lead, looking to add to that on this possession. Bradshaw with the ball up top, being defended by Masterson of Torrington. Bradshaw drives in, and she ran into a lot of contact there, and it's a jump ball. Bradshaw tried to spin her way into the paint. She unfortunately spun right into a Torrington Trailblazer player, Danny Masterson, who tied her up. Jump ball, possession arrow gives it to Torrington here. 5:27 on the clock, quarter number 1, 3-0 the score. Lyman leads. Here comes Torrington getting the ball across, and out of bounds it goes, back to Lyman. Pressure by Olivia Smith forced Torrington to dribble the ball out of bounds right into the Lyman bench. And now Bryce Hansen into the game for the first time will take the ball up. Hansen and Peden check in. It's Bradshaw, Peden, Hansen, Yagi, and Olivia Smith for the Lyman Eagles. 5:05 to play, quarter number 1. Bradshaw up top, gives it to Hansen. Hansen uses the Bradshaw screen, moving towards her right. Hansen, as she was dribbling and away from the ball, foul. I believe it's going to go against Nicole Peden. Nicole Peden, away from the ball, trying to post up down low. A little bit too aggressive, gets called for an offensive foul. Still 3-0 here, 4:50 on the clock, and immediately a turnover off the inbound, gives it to Olivia Smith, who scores. Olivia Smith on the sideline intercepted the ball and just walked into an easy layup, uncontested. 5-0 Lyman Eagles lead, 4:40 on the clock. On the outside, it is Laura Holly with it. Holly, back up top to Bivens. Bivens looking to go somewhere with it, drives through the 2-3 zone of Lyman, and a foul is called as she gets in close to the basket. Bryce Hansen's first foul, team's second of the contest. First free throw up, and that touched every part of the rim and the backboard for good measure. And that is Brielle Bivens' first point. Or no, that is Holly, excuse me. Holly, Reese Holly, 1 of 1 at the line. Second attempt, that one rims out. So she got the roll on the first one, did not on the second attempt. Bradshaw with the rebound as she brings it across the center line. Bradshaw over to Hansen. 5-1, the Lyman Eagles lead. 4:15 on the clock, quarter number 1. Cassidy Nelson back into the game, throws it down low to Bradshaw. Bradshaw misses long. Air with the rebound on the left side. She misses, and here comes Torrington with the rebound. Torrington in the front court now with it. That is Avery Fox. Avery Fox, 5'4" sophomore for the Torrington Trailblazers, has it in the front court. Fox trying to drive in on the low block, had the ball knocked out of her hands right into the hands of Mandiere. Here comes Mandiere looking to run the court over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw is not going to stop. Bradshaw drives in. She is fouled, and Bradshaw will go to the line for one more and a chance at a three-point play. Masterson with the foul. Bradshaw went right up that left sideline all the way to the basket and drove baseline, got some contact, made the shot, and now she's got one free throw. McKinley Bradshaw, and Bradshaw rims it out. So it's 7-1 here, the score, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN Radio 99.1 as we got a foul. Ball advances into the front court. Olivia Smith checking in. McKinley Bradshaw out for the Lyman Eagles. The foul committed against Mandiere, her first. Inbounding in the front court. Maddie Jones gets it for Torrington. Jones goes to the corner to Bivens. Bivens has nothing on a baseline drive, gets it back out, gets it back in the corner, all the way up top to Maddie Jones. Jones moving towards her right. Jones tried to give it into the corner to her teammate, but it went right into the hands of Dale Anderson, sitting at the end of the Lyman bench, out of bounds. 7-1 the score. Lyman leads. 3:15 on the clock, quarter number one. Lyman, the number one seed out of the West, trying to get into the state semifinals tomorrow. And the foul is committed about 40 feet away from the basket. That is Masterson's second. So Danny Masterson went now a 2 for the Torrington Trailblazers. 7-1 the score. 3 minutes on the clock. Peden drops the ball on the sideline, and the ball goes out of bounds on the baseline. It will go back to Torrington. Peden had it knocked out of her hands, chased after it, and knocked it out on the baseline. 2:57 on the clock here. Quarter number one, 7-1 the score. Live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN Radio 99.1. Bivens gets the inbounds, gets it over to Avery Fox. Fox speeding down the court. Fox not going to be stopped. She eventually is stopped by the hands of Cassie Nelson, who blocks the attempt from Fox underneath the basket. Ball ping-pongs around on the court, and laying it up, laying it in is Reese Holly. Holly with two more. She's got all three for the Torrington Trailblazers, who trail 7-3. Lyman speeding it down the court. That shot is missed. I believe it was Olivia Smith. Smith goes to the ground with it, and a traveling violation is called against Torrington. I believe they said Torrington had the ball and then fell to the court with it, so that's a traveling. 7-3, Lyman with the lead, and now a turnover. Here comes Torrington the other way, and they miss an open layup. Maddie Jones stole it, went coast to coast, and botched the layup at the end. Here comes Mandiere going left to right. Air, no good. Smith with the offensive rebound, can't get it to go. Rebound for Torrington, 7-3 to the score. 2:05 on the clock, quarter number one. All the way down the court comes Torrington. They're blocked by, I believe, Bryce Hansen got her hands in on the low block to block that one from Avery Fox. 7-3 the score in quarter number one. 2:03 left in quarter number one, and Bradshaw will check back in after short rest period. Fox looking inbound, throws it right up, and a foul is committed as Sam Hill caught the ball. Nice little jump pass. She caught it in the air and went right up towards the basket. She was fouled, missed the shot, but she will get two at the line. Sam Hill, first of two at the line. And that one short off the rim, no good. So Hill has another at the line. Try to narrow the deficit to 7-4 if she makes this. Second free throw up, and second free throw is good. So 1 of 2 at the line. And Torrington trails 7-4. Bradshaw just checked back into the game, takes the inbounds, gets it over midcourt, gets it to Hansen. Hansen steps into a three, and Hansen nails an outside three. It is 10-3 here, or 10-4, excuse me, after that made free throw from Torrington. 10-4, 1:49 to play. Torrington inbounding on the baseline. Smith and Hansen pressuring in the backcourt, and they force a turnover. Nice double team, little trap in the corner, and then Torrington turned around and threw the ball out of bounds. 1:45 to play, quarter number one, 10-4 the score. Lyman leads. Inbound goes right to the corner. Olivia Smith, open three. Olivia Smith has got 3 points, and a timeout for Jeff Holly and Torrington. Join us after this commercial break on BuyLocalRadio.com.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PetMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality, veterinary grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PetMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PetMinerals.com.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Back to action here from Casper, Wyoming, where the Lyman Eagles force another turnover off the inbounds here as the ball is thrown out on the sidelines. 1:27 on the clock here, 13-4 the score. Lyman leading by 9. Bryce Hansen now with it. Hansen moving towards her left, puts the ball over her head. Bradshaw bounce pass. Nice cut from Smith to get to the basket, and Smith will go to the line for 2 shots. 1:18 on the clock here, quarter number one, 13-4 the score. First of 2 at the line for Olivia Smith is up, and that rims all the way around and does, in fact, drop in. 14-4 the score, 1:18 on the clock. Second free throw from Smith, off to the right. Nicole Peden with the rebound. She goes up for the second chance opportunity, and she is fouled. So back to the line. We'll go the Lyman Eagles, chance to make this a 12-point lead if Peden is able to hit both. 14-4, 1:16 on the clock in quarter number one. Peden's first free throw is up and no good. Peden, second chance. Up off the rim and in. So all the way around the rim and good for Nicole Peden. And off the inbounds, Olivia Smith taps the inbounds pass away. And here comes Torrington after Lyman overcommits. All the way down the court on the other side is Maddie Jones. Jones runs into some pressure, and the ball is taken out of her hands by Olivia Smith. Smith over to Air, looking to run the court. Air, with an 8-foot jump shot, no good. Ball knocked around. Eventually picked up by Maddie Jones, and then off of her foot, out of bounds. 15-4, 53 points on the clock here in quarter number one. (15-4) the score, 53.6 left in quarter number one. Olivia Smith over to Mandy Air. Air over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw turning. Gives it back to Air. Air on the elbow. Tries to throw it inside to Olivia Smith. Can't get it there in time. And with 40 seconds to go, Torrington has it down 15-4. Quarter number one, 15-4. 35 on the clock. Driving down low and traveling is Sam Hill. Sam Hill a little bit too fast for her as she started moving before the ball was in play. Bradshaw and Air check out. Cassidy Nelson in, as well as Spring Yagi back into the game. Bryce Hansen in the backcourt, all alone And she will actually go back into the front court, and Spring Yagi will run the point for the final possession of this first quarter. Yagi throws it to Air, or throws it to Hanson. Hanson tries to go cross court on the left low block to Olivia Smith, who fumbled it out of bounds. Another turnover gives it back to Torrington. 15-4, 24.6 on the clock. Torrington inbounding underneath their own basket. Lyman still pressuring, and here they come. It's a 3-on-1 run out for Torrington after they break the press, and eventually they go right into Cassidy Nelson, and Cassidy Nelson comes up with a block. Ball goes out of bounds off of Torrington. Nice job there from Cassidy Nelson, and it's 15-4 with 14.5 on the clock. Final possession of quarter number one. Hanson throws it ahead to Nelson, 8 on the clock now. Hanson moving towards her left, throws it down low. Over to Nicole Peden, who banks it in at the buzzer, and that will end our first quarter. Join us after this on mylocalradio.com and KNYN Radio 99.1.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
To apologize for the delay there. Something came up. 7 minutes on the clock here, 19-4 the score after Lyman scored to open up the quarter from Bradshaw. Torrington now in the front court with it. Once again, going right to left on your dial. 19-4 the score. And it's taken away, Bryce Hanson. Hanson back to Air. Air throws it down low to Peden. Peden goes up through some contact, and she was fouled. To apologize once again, I think my mic was muted and did not realize that. Apologize. 19-4 the score. 6:26 to go here, quarter number two. At the line is Nicole Peden. Peden's first free throw is up, and that is no good. Off the front rim. Foul, by the way, was called on Brielle Bivens. Her first for Torrington. (19-4 the score here, quarter number. And the second free throw is up and good. 20-4 the goals in front here in this state quarterfinal game. And now with it is Avery Fox. Avery Fox brings it into the front court. 3 from the corner missed. Put back, also no good. And Torrington coming down with another offensive rebound. This time is tied up. And it will go to Torrington on the possession arrow. Inbounding is Bivens on the baseline. Bivens over to Fox. Fox at the top of the key now. Gives it over to Brielle Bivens for 3. That is no good. And the ball goes into the corner. And eventually it is taken. And again, a jump ball as the ball was loose on the floor. Was taken by Lyman for a second and then dropped onto the floor. A couple players went after it. And once again, we're in quarter number 2. 20-4 the score. The Lyman Eagles in front, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN Radio 99.1. Lyman up 20-4. Probably could be a lot worse for Torrington had Lyman not committed as many turnovers as they had in the first quarter. And I believe a foul has been committed, or no, just an out of bounds. Hard to see from the far angle on the court from where we are. And now a foul is committed off the inbounds. Lyman went right up on the left low block, and a foul was called. Bradshaw getting position. Reese Holly with the foul. Coach Jeff Holly did not like the call. He was not pleased on how Bradshaw got into that position to draw the foul. Bradshaw's first free throw is also up and no good, so Lyman Eagles have struggled from the free throw line. They are now 3 of 7 and now 4 of 8. Each trip down on the line for Lyman has been a 1 of 2 trip. They still lead 21-4, however. On the outside, Fox for 3. Ball goes right into the
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Different kind of dealer.
Do apologize for the momentary audio issues. We had a Torrington player literally dive into our table, disconnecting some wires and throwing everything out of a loop. So do apologize. 23-4 the score for Lyman now as they scored before that timeout. And another takeaway, this time from Bradshaw in the backcourt as she comes and brings it into the front court. Bradshaw over to Cassidy Nelson at the free throw line, turns, gives it to Yagi, who throws it down to the right low block. Olivia Smith misses. Cassidy Nelson with the rebound, Cassidy Nelson with the putback, and it's 25-4. The Lyman Eagles lead. 25-4, 4:28 left in quarter number 2. Bradshaw another steal. Bradshaw looking to run the court, and probably thought her teammates would be looking up. She threw it over their heads, out of bounds on the baseline. 4:23 on the clock. Lyman up 25-4. Lyman Eagles shooting 9 of 22 from 2-pointers, 3 of 5 from downtown. Torrington only one made field goal all game. They are 1 of 12 as far as field goals go. Into the corner it goes, down low, up and in for Sam Hill. So Sam Hill gets a field goal for the Torrington Trailblazers. Nice ball movement there from the Trailblazers to score on the left low block. And it's 25-6. On the outside, Air throws it down low. Bradshaw tips it over to Nelson. Nelson throws it over on the right low block to Olivia Smith, who can't get it to go. Nelson saves it from going out of bounds, and here comes Torrington looking to run before Cassidy Nelson can get back into play. Turning, spinning, throwing it up off the rim, no good for Torrington. And now Lyman has it once again, 25-6. 3.5 left in the first half. Ball reversed to the right corner. Spring Yagi for 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound for Torrington. So they bring it into the front court. Masterson with it now. Masterson throws it down low, and Cassie Nelson stole it, but she was out of bounds when she was touching it, so it will go to Torrington. Olivia Smith, the leading scorer for this game, with 8 points. Cole Peden with 4, the next leading scorer for the Lyman Eagles. Mandier takes the pass away on the inbounds. And here Mandier comes the other way, gets ahead to Bryce Hanson. Bryce Hanson misses the shot, no good. Rebound pulled away by Torrington, and then a foul is committed. I believe it's going to be Cole Peden in the backcourt with the foul. Or no, that is Bryce Hanson. Bryce Hanson's second foul of the Mandier leading the game with 3 steals. Hanson and Bradshaw with 2 steals. 8 turnovers from the Lyman Eagles in the first half, yet they still lead by 19. 50 on the clock, reverse to the left side. 3-pointer attempted from Holly, who banks it in. Laura Holly went high off the backboard and banked it in. A little bit of a tough angle, but she got it to go. 25-9 the score now as Torrington tries to pull closer here before halftime. Peden into the front court, drives baseline, can't get the shot to go. Air trying to go after the rebound, can't get to it. Here comes Torrington the other way. Fox sees the ball go off of her back after her teammate tried to throw it to her. She wasn't paying attention. And McKinley Bradshaw, takes the ball away. In the corner goes to Cassidy Nelson. 2:11 on the clock here. Bradshaw at the elbow. Jumper no good. Mandier with the rebound on the left low block. Gets it back out up top to Bradshaw. Bradshaw over to Mandier. Mandier and Bradshaw at the top of the key. Throwing it down low to Nicole Peden. Nicole Peden has the ball taken out of her hands. Here comes Torrington the other way, and a fast break is stopped by a foul by the Lyman Eagles. And a timeout for Jason Hanson. We'll take this timeout too on mylocalradio.com and KNYN Radio 99.1.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Back here, first half action from Casper, Wyoming, game 2 on the day here of the girls 3A state playoffs. Powell won the first game of the day, 50-49, a 1-point victory. Now over to Danny Masterson. Masterson at the top of the key. Gives it to the corner. Fox puts up a shot, no good. Mandier with the rebound, and Air is tied up there. Possession arrow goes back to Torrington. 1:38 on the clock in quarter number 2. 25-9 the score. Lyman leading by 16. Inbound goes to the low block. Back to the corner for three. That rebound is off the hands of Spring Yagi on the far side of the basket. That was an air ball that went right off the hands of Yagi, out of bounds. 1:34 on the clock. Torrington another chance to inbound, and they throw it away, or it looked like they threw it away, and then Bradshaw took it away from Jade Reinhardt. Hansen into the front court for three. No good. Off the front rim. Torrington with the rebound, down by 16 with 1:20 to go in quarter number 2. Into the corner it goes. Fox back up top to her teammate Masterson. Fox now with it. Fox driving in. Gives it to Masterson on the baseline. Masterson's shot is no good. Nelson rips away the rebound from Reese Holly. And here comes Bryce Hansen the other way. Bryce Hansen puts up a shot. Is fouled, I believe. Yes. She was fouled. See if the foul was committed against on Torrington. Looks like it's going to be against Avery Fox. That is her first of the game, the 8th against Torrington. So the front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. Bradshaw fights for the rebound, gets it, and goes back up, and she is fouled. So McKinley Bradshaw always fighting for that position. Got the inside position, got the rebound, went up, was fouled. 2 shots for Bradshaw as it was a shooting foul, and she makes the first. So like I said earlier, the free throw shooting would be hurting the Lyman Eagles if not for the large lead that they have acquired. They are up 27-9 here with under a minute to play in the first half. And a traveling violation in the backcourt from Torrington. So with 48.4, Lyman forces another turnover, and they've got it. Chance to go up 30-9 if they hit a 3, or go up by 20 with a basket. Bradshaw cutting in, gives it to Yagi in the corner. Yagi throws it all the way across court to the left corner where Hansen has it. Hansen free throw line over to Nelson. Nelson shot no good. Hansen with the rebound on the low block, spinning, turning, and getting it to go. Bryce Hansen for 2. 29-9, 29 seconds on the clock in the first half. Torrington advancing the ball into the front court. They've got it. 18 seconds to go. A little pressure there from Lyman. Able to be handled at the moment from Torrington. 10 on the clock now as Torrington drives in the lane, throwing it up off the backboard, no good. Reinhardt couldn't get it to go. And here comes Bradshaw with 3 on the clock. Does Bradshaw see the clock? 2, 1. Hansen for 3 at the buzzer, will not count. The officials wave it off. Hansen's shot was no good. Even if it had gone in, it would not have counted. 29-9, the halftime score here from Casper, Wyoming. The Lyman Eagles up by 20 at the break. Join us after this for a halftime show brought to you by MyLocalRadio.com.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com today.
When you have any mechanical problems, always think of Reese Auto Service in Lyman first. Doug and the mechanics at Reese Auto Service work on everything from your lawnmower and snowblower to cars, trucks, farm and ranch equipment, and semis. You can also get tires for anything you need at Reese Auto Service. Always visit Reese first. You'll get great pricing and quality-friendly service. Reese Auto Service, 541 Highway 413, Lyman.
You can't give your dentist a 5-star rating, then you ought to consider making your next dental appointment with Dr. McKay Frankham. One patient said, "The best experience I've ever had at a dentist." Other customer comments include 5 stars plus. And not only is Dr. Frankham the best dentist I've ever been to, but I can actually afford to have dental work done by Dr. Frankham. Make your next dental visit a 5-star experience. Call for an appointment today at 307-789-8910.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from. No matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Your mobility affects every aspect of your life. When you suffer from an injury that decreases your mobility, or maybe you're just noticing that you're having a harder time balancing and your flexibility isn't what it used to be, call Randy Christofferson at Achieve Sports Medicine. Randy will work with you to improve your overall health by reducing pain and improving mobility. Schedule your appointment today by calling 307-747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman. No excuses, just results.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
Back here in Casper, Wyoming, This is the MyLocalRadio.com halftime show, brought to you by MyLocalRadio.com. At halftime, it is the Lyman Lady Eagles 29-9. Yes, the Lyman Eagles jumped out to that early lead, and they really never had any threat to surrender that lead, as Torrington did score some at the end of the half. It was, if you even want to believe it, it was a little bit uglier than it is right now at halftime. But just as we're about to start the third quarter in about 5 minutes or so, the Lyman Eagles out onto the court. Jason Hansen looking over the stat sheets that they give out, seeing how his team can improve for this second half. We'll have to see how much we see some of these starters in the second half, knowing that it's going to be at least 3 games in 3 days for these Lyman Eagles. Assuming they win this one, they'll play tomorrow in the semifinal, and even if they lose that semifinal game against Powell, they would still play in consolation games. But if they win that game tomorrow, they'll be in the state championship. So we'll have to see if Jason Hansen, what the strategy is as far as giving some of those starters some rest, and how he manages the minutes for his team, knowing it could be a long weekend ahead. Lyman Eagles out on the court preparing, and let's just go over some first half stats here at halftime, where the leading scorer for the entire game is Olivia Smith. Olivia Smith with 8 points on 3 of 7 shooting, including 1 long ball from downtown. A couple rebounds for Smith as well, offensive rebounds. And she played just under 12 minutes of the allotted 16 minutes, in the first half. 8 8-minute quarters. So, just as I look over the minutes played here, as they do put that on our score sheets, it has been McKinley Bradshaw. Who else but McKinley Bradshaw with the most time played for the Lyman Eagles. She's played 13 minutes and 45 seconds of those possible 16 minutes in the first half. We'll have to see how Bradshaw comes out in the second half, if she will play the majority of the second half, or maybe the third quarter, or maybe not play at all. As like I said, it's almost a game of managing your players and managing the fitness. Both teams out of the locker room as Jeff Holly is talking to his players. So we'll have to see who comes out as the starting 5 of the second half for the Lyman Eagles. It was not necessarily the crisp first half that Lyman was looking for. 9 turnovers in the first half. But when you force 21 from the Torrington Trailblazers in a half, that will usually do you some good. Yes, you heard that right. Torrington, 21 turnovers in the first half. So Lyman comes out with their starting 5, as does Torrington. So just about ready to get underway, and we will get underway here to start the third quarter as Bradshaw throws it into air. Corner. Spring-Yagi throws it right down on the low block back to Bradshaw. Ball tipped around right in front of me on the scorer's table, and the ball is taken away, ripped out of Olivia Smith's hands by Reese Holly. Holly advances it into the front court, gets it back. Baseline jumper from Holly, no good. Spring-Yagi with a rebound, gets it over Bradshaw. 7.5 to play in quarter number 3. The score 29-9, Lyman leads. Bradshaw calling for a screen, instead throws across court to Olivia Smith. Now to Spring-Yagi, throws it back to Smith on the low block. Smith is blocked, Cassie Nelson with it, and eventually taken away by Torrington. Brielle Bivens in the backcourt. No pressure from Lyman as she takes it across the center line. 29-9 live on KNYN Radio 99.1 and MyLocalRadio.com. And make it 29-11 as Torrington drives down the basket, towards the basket. It's It's 29-11. So Torrington into double figures for the first time today. Over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw up top to Mandier. 6.5 left here, quarter number 3. Lyman still looking for their first points of the second half. Nice backdoor cut from Mandier. Nice feed from Bradshaw, and Air misses the layup down low. Rebound for Torrington. Now here comes Torrington once again going left to right on all. Torrington travels as throw it into the corner and tried to ball fake and drive, but eventually it was a traveling violation. 29-11 the score here. 6:15 on the clock in quarter number 3. Bradshaw brings it across the center line. Here in quarter number 3, gets back to Air up top. Air being guarded by Bivens, goes to the left corner to Smith, and Smith has it taken out of her hands by Holly. Holly looking to race all the way down the court. Is she going to be stopped? Yes, Spring Yagi with the Spring Yagi launches it ahead, and just short of the arms of Bradshaw as the ball is poked out of bounds by Brielle Bivens. Bradshaw bringing the ball across the center line. 29-11 with 5:45 on the clock here. Air over to Olivia Smith in the right corner. Smith dribbling, jump pass, and throws it off the backboard and out of bounds. Smith has done that many times this year. Just drives towards the baseline, not necessarily towards the basket. Jump pass, cross court, looking to find an open shooter on the left wing. And that time she got a little bit too far under the basket. She threw it off the shot clock on top of the backboard. 5.5 to play, 29-11 the score. Torrington looking to cut into this deficit. Lyman still has not scored in the second half. Driving down the lane is Masterson, and she is fouled. Inbound on the baseline now for Torrington. And the ball is taken away. Bradshaw steals it. Bradshaw on the run out. Bradshaw lays it up, lays it in. McKinley Bradshaw for 2. And it's 31-11. So now Lyman has their first points of the second half after almost 3 minutes of going scoreless. And a traveling violation from Torrington as they bring the ball into the front court and tried to come to a jump stop. Did not work out in the Trailblazers' favor. 31-11, 4:55 on the clock. Bradshaw bringing it across the center line. Bradshaw over to Hansen, who's into the game for the first time in the second half. Hansen driving down the right side of the lane, turns after she doesn't have anything, gets back up top to Peden, back to Hansen, who throws it down low to Olivia Smith, taken out of, or Cassie Nelson, excuse me, taken out of Cassie Nelson's hands. Here comes Danny Masterson. Masterson at the top of the key. To the corner it goes, driving baseline, putting the shot up, rebound fought for and won by Torrington, and Torrington banks in a shot from about 7 feet away. I believe that was Laura Holly, if I'm not mistaken on that one, scoring 2 for her team, and it's 31-13. 4 minutes on the clock, halfway gone here in the third quarter, and Bradshaw is trying to score from in close. Bradshaw gets in close and is fouled as she attacked the basket. .3:59 on the clock. Bradshaw to the line for 2 shots. Bradshaw is 3 of 5 on the day from the free throw line. And the first free throw is up and good. 32-13 the score. Bradshaw for one more at the free throw line. And that is up and good. So Bradshaw gives Lyman Eagles a 20-point lead once again. It was the halftime lead. And a foul is committed, actually, as Lyman pressured the ball into the front court. Spring Yagi commits the foul, 30 feet away from the basket. Here comes Torrington down low, throwing it up. Shot is no good, but rebounded by Torrington on the baseline. Second chance opportunity, no good. Third chance opportunity is good by Reese Holly. Reese Holly found her way inside, got an offensive rebound, and scored a nice little fadeaway. 33-15, the Lyman Eagles still in front with 3:20 on the clock here, quarter number 3. Winner to the state semifinals. The loser will go into consolation play starting tomorrow. Mandy Air over to Nicole Peden. Peden back to Air. Air throws it down low to Hansen. Hansen goes up. Through a lot of contact, no foul called. Hansen wanted a foul call. Not going to get it. And here comes Torrington now going left to right on offense once again. They advance it all the way down the court. Get a first shot wide open, no good, but get a rebound and score. So Torrington sprinting down the court, able to beat Lyman down there, and because of that, they get a second chance opportunity. McKinley Bradshaw, NBA range 3 is up and good. And I'm not kidding when I say NBA range. Bradshaw is about 6 feet behind the three-point line on that one. And she sunk it, nothing but net. In the front court, Nicole Peden taps the ball away into the hands of Hansen. Hansen advancing it into the front court. Hansen not going to be stopped. She's going to go all the way, and she's going to miss a layup. However, she sticks with it, gets her own rebound, and a foul is called against Torrington. 2:16 on the clock here in quarter number 3. 36-17 the score. Lyman Eagles in front. Bradshaw with 12 points to lead all scorers today. Leading scorer for Torrington is Holly. From the outside, Bradshaw again heating up. Bradshaw another catch and shoot 3, this time from the right wing, and it's 39-17. Spring Yagi tried to steal it. She did. But unfortunately for Yagi, she double dribbled as she put 2 hands on the ball when she was dribbling. Torrington inbounding right in front of their own bench, going left to right wearing the maroon uniforms. Going up for the shot, Holly is blocked. Holly blocked by Bradshaw. Bradshaw now with it, coming right to left on offense. No one's going to stop the ball handler, but Bradshaw drops it off to Hansen, and Hansen nails a 3. And that's 9 points off 3 consecutive threes for the Lyman Eagles. Torrington bringing the ball into the front court now, as it is Avery Fox with it. Fox on the left wing, traveled as she dragged the pivot foot. 1:24 on the clock here in the third quarter. 42-17 the score. The Lyman Eagles lead. Bradshaw on the backcourt, gives it over to Hansen. Hansen into the front court on the left wing. Throws it cross court to Bradshaw on the right wing. Bradshaw into the right corner where Spring Yagi has a 3, and it's another one for the Lyman Eagles. 45-17 after a Spring Yagi 3, and it's a 28-point advantage for the Lyman Eagles. On the outside, A.J. West into the game for the first time for Torrington. Gives it off to Maddie Jones. Jones at the top of the key. Back to Masterson. Now over to Avery Fox. And the ball is taken away on the left wing. Bryce Hansen, active hands, steals it away. 2-on-1 run out. Hansen doesn't see Spring Yagi running with her. Loses the ball, is able to regain it and go up and score. Bryce Hansen probably better off to pass that one, but doesn't look like she had her head up to see there was a 2-on-1 fast break. 47-17, and a foul away from the ball as Torrington brings the ball into the front court. Lyman has 23 points off of turnovers today. 28 Trailblazers turnovers. And 2 more points for the Trailblazers after they score right off the inbounds. Caught it on the low block and scored. Ball immediately advanced into the front court. Mandy Air on the left low block gets hacked, and she will go to the line for 2 shots. Jade Reinhart, 5'10" junior for the Trailblazers, commits a foul. First free throw, up and no good, off to the left. Air will shoot one more at the line. 6.6 on the clock here, so if she misses, Torrington's going to have to get up and go if they get a rebound. She does miss off to the right this time. Torrington does not realize the clock. They just launch it from 3/4 court with about 5 seconds on the clock. The Torrington Trailblazer player caught it and just fired at the basket. Now with 1.6, Lyman's got a chance for the final shot. Ball tipped out of bounds at midcourt by Torrington with 0.8. So Lyman will be inbounding at midcourt with 0.8 to go. Catch and shoot as Bradshaw is inbounding. See who she gets it into. And a whistle. I think they said that Bradshaw might have stepped over the line or traveled with it before the inbounds. 0.8 to go. Torrington inbounding at midcourt. Catch and shoot from midcourt. And that is no good. Well short from Avery Fox. After 3/4, the score 47-19. The Lyman Eagles lead. Join us for the final quarter and much more action from the 3A state playoffs from Casper, Wyoming.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Back to start fourth quarter action here from Casper, Wyoming, where the Lyman Eagles have a 28-point advantage to start the quarter. Torrington possession to start the fourth quarter. Up top, it is Avery Fox with it. Fox gives it off to Masterson. Back into the corner from Masterson. Her shot is up and no good. It was, I believe, Ona Alba from the corner. Missed it on an air ball, but the air ball allowed Brielle Bivens to collect and get fouled. So Bivens to the line for 2 shots after getting fouled. First free throw up and good. So as I said, at halftime I wondered how long the Lyman starters would remain into the game, and looks like we have our answer for the most part, as new 5 are into the game for the first time for the Lyman Eagles, including Charles C. Rose, Hadley Gross, Hope Sinnott, and company. Foul committed 25 feet away from the basket on the sideline. Brielle Bivens with the foul. So, see how the Lyman Eagles can get contributions from their second group here for the final 8 minutes. Torrington takes the ball away. Here they come into the front court. Nice steal there. And here comes Raven Heaton. Heaton stealing the ball away. Heaton looks like she's wearing some Dr. Seuss socks, some long knee-high socks there. Gotta support the strong sock game. Unfortunately for her, she loses the ball, and here comes Torrington the other way. They miss a shot from in close. Rebound once again goes to Lyman. Now Lyman looking to run. Ball fumbled a bit, and eventually Madison Harris is fouled. I'm not going to say that was a shot or not. I guess they will say that Harris was on her way to the basket as she was shooting there. 7:06 to play. Harris at the line for 2. Front end of the 2 free throws is no good as she misses off the front end of the rim. Second of 2 at the line, and that is also no good. Rebound pulled away by Torrington. Here they come left to right on offense once again. On the outside, Brielle Bivens has it taken away, and Charles Rose sprinting down the court. Ball goes well beyond where she was running and out of bounds. Bivens inbounding in the backcourt. Heaton nearly poked it away out of. She did poke it away out of bounds. Nearly got a turnover there, but instead it will be Torrington basketball. So once again, it is Masterson in the backcourt taking it across the center line. Masterson down low is fouled as she tried to catch the ball on the right low block. Once again, reminder to stay tuned after this game concludes. At 4:30 p.m. today, we will have the Mountain View Lady Buffs against the Buffalo Bison. Later today in the third of 4 quarterfinal games for the girls, some boys games in between. Allows us to take a mini lunch break. Not taking a break, however, is Torrington as they're trying to fight their way back into this one in the fourth quarter. Getting fouled on that shot was Laura Hawley, and Hawley goes up for 2 shots. Holly's first free throw up, no good. The second one is tried and true. So Holly 1 of 2 at the line. Makes it a 47-22 game. 6.5 to play in this contest. The Lyman Eagles will advance tomorrow to play Powell Lady Panthers. Play the Powell Lady Panthers at 4:30 p.m. On the outside, Charles Rose 3 comes up well short. An air ball out of bounds and back to Torrington. So the Lyman Eagles, with a win today, will play at 4:30 p.m. tomorrow at Casper College. We will be broadcasting that one once again live on KNYN Radio 99.1. In the front court, Charles Rose takes it away from Torrington and gets a foul committed against Torrington as well. 6:10 to play here. Raven Heaton throws it over to her teammate Madison Harris. Heaton back up top. Harris now on the left side. Back to Heaton. Heaton stepping into a 3. No good. Rebound comes out on the far side. And eventually it is Lyman who gets the ball at midcourt. Rose gives it to the corner. Corner 3 there. I believe that was Hadley Gross who could not get it to go. And now here comes Torrington. Torrington bowling over the defense there. And I believe we have a blocking foul against Hope Sinnott. It's Hope Sinnott's second team foul, or second foul against her. It is the 7th Lyman foul. It was a shooting foul, but for the remainder of the game, both teams shooting free throws in the bonus. First free throw up and good from Reese Holly. Holly's got one more. And Holly's second free throw off to the left, no good. 47-23, 5:35 to go here. Charles C. Rose gets it ahead and traveled with it as she tried to step through a trap there and get to Hadley Gross. Could not get it there before traveling, though. 47-23, 5:30 on the clock here in quarter number 4. On the outside, giving it down low, missing a shot, but a rebound is pulled away by Avery Fox, and Avery Fox is fouled. Madison Harris picks up the foul. That is her 3rd, so Harris coming in like a wrecking ball, committing 3 fouls here in this 4th quarter of action. First free throw up and good. One more oncoming from Avery Fox. Fox misses her second free throw off to left, but chased down in the corner is Charles C. Rose, who grabs the rebound for Lyman. Lyman once again going right to left on offense here. giving it to the corner for 3. That is no good from Sinnott. Sinnott's rebound fought for and won by Torrington. Here comes Torrington now going left to right on offense. They sprint down the court and they score a runaway basket by Avery Fox. 47-26 now the score here with just under 5 minutes to play. Lyman still has not scored in this fourth quarter. They're bringing in their reserves. Back into the game is Bryce Hansen, maybe looking to give the Lyman Eagles some offense. On the baseline, Hadley Gross driving in, and Hadley Gross is fouled as she attempts a shot. So Hadley Gross will get 2 shots at the line. Reinhardt with her second foul of the contest. And the first free throw from Gross is no good off the back rim and out to the left. Second attempt. Gross tried to bank the free throw in, did not go her way. And in the backcourt is Maddie with the ball. Maddie Jones for Torrington. Our team down by 21 here in this fourth quarter. Maddie Jones driving to the free throw line, gives it out to Reinhardt from outside. Reinhardt's long 2, no good. Ball ping-ponged around, and then a traveling called on Torrington. As they said they had started moving the feet. 47-26, 4:10 on the clock here in quarter number 4. On the outside, Bryce Hansen driving in, gives it out, and a three-pointer is fouled by Madison Harris. Madison Harris shooting a 3 from the corner was fouled. She will get 3 free throws at the line. Madison Harris, just after missing two free throws on the last trip down, will get a chance to make 3 here. And the first free throw is up and good, so Harris goes 1 of 1 so far. First points of the fourth quarter for the Lyman Eagles as well. 48-26. Second free throw up, second free throw good. So Harris, chance to redeem herself and nail 3 of 3 at the line. Cole Peden into the game for Lyman. And Harris goes 3 of 3. So Mandy Air checking back in. And that is no good. Front end of the 1-and-1. Rebound from Peden. And she takes it into the front court, gives it off to Bryce Hansen. Hansen into the corner it goes. 3 from Charles C. Rose, no good. And Torrington has the rebound looking to run. Torrington come down the other way. Nicole Peden steps in front, nearly takes it away. Instead, the ball goes into the corner where Torrington shoots a long 2. And that is no good, but the rebound is tied up, multiple players, and that is a jump ball. Possession error to Lyman. 3:11 on the clock here, 50-28 the score. Lyman Eagles looking to close this thing out. Air with it now. Air throws it down low to Charles C. Rose, and Rose sees the ball go out of bounds off of Torrington. Bryce Hansen now with it. Hansen inbounding on the baseline, gets it up to Mandier. Nice catch, jump pass, and score from Mandier. 52-28, Lyman leads in this one. In the fourth quarter. Corner 3 from Torrington as they advance it into the front court, no good. Here it comes the other way. Torrington on the low block, putting up a shot. That is no good. Rebound fought for and grabbed. And here comes Nicole Peden the other way. Peden driving in, getting around the defense, and scoring from in close. Nicole Peden scores her 4th point of the contest, or her 6th. And the stat monitor's update in front of me. So Peden's got 6 on the day. And the Lyman Eagles up by 26. Bryce Hansen dives on a loose ball there at the free throw. Jump ball is called. So Torrington will inbound on the baseline. Mandier and Nicole Peden check out. Inbounding on the baseline, Torrington. Gets it right into Maddie Rose on the right low block, who puts it up and scores. So Maddie Rose with 2 more, and it's 54-30. Into the front court brings Hadley Gross. Gross gives it off to the corner. Corner 3 from Harris, no good. And Torrington with the rebound. Going left to right on offense once again. .147 on the clock here in what will be our final quarter of action. Reminder, stay tuned for Mountain View Buffalo girls basketball action later today at 4:30 p.m. Down low, putting up the shot is Jade Reinhardt, and Reinhardt scores. 54-32 the score. Into the backcourt where another turnover. Maddie Jones takes it out of the hands of Heaton, and Jones goes uncontested to the basket and scores. 50-34, 1:20 on the clock. In the backcourt again, Maddie Jones, active hands, another takeaway. This time she does get tied up after taking the ball away, and it is a jump ball, possession error to Lyman. 54-34, 1:19 here in the final frame. Charlesy Rose over to her teammate, Hope Sinnott. Sinnott misses. Sinnott gets a rebound and scores off the backboard and in. Nice job from Hope Sinnott to stay active on the play, not give up after missing the first shot. Heaton defending in the backcourt as Maddie Jones brings it into the front court. Jones kicks out for 3 on the outside. That is no good from Avery Fox. Lyman, 2-on-1 run out. If they see it, they do. They get it all the way down the court and they score to make it 58-34. 40 seconds to play here in this contest, so we have our first matchup in the semifinal set. It will be the Lyman Eagles and the Powell Lady Panthers tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. at Casper College. The winner into the state finals. 30 seconds to go. Maddie Jones driving in. Corner. Pull-up jumper for Avery Fox at the free throw line is up and good. 58-36. 20 seconds on the clock here in the final quarter. Hadley Gross gets it at midcourt. Drives all the way towards the basket. Misses the shot. Gets her own rebound off the floor. Avery Fox, who's on the ground, got up and got the rebound, falls right into her hands. And with 6 seconds to go, it is Raven Heaton getting up, and she was fouled. So Raven Heaton will go to the free throw line. A 1-and-1, as that is the 9th team foul against Torrington. 58-36. 6.7 to go. Heaton chance to get to 36 win. The game really never in doubt for the Lyman Eagles. They win comfortably by 22. Once again, stay tuned later today at 4:30 p.m. for Mountain View girls basketball action against the Buffalo Bison. Later today, 4:30 p.m., the 3rd girls quarterfinal of the day. So let's just break down some stats here on mylocalradio.com, KNYN Radio 99.1 before we end our coverage here. So the leading scorer for the entire game was McKinley Bradshaw. Bradshaw did not play in the 4th quarter, but she scored 15 in her 3 quarters of action on 4 of 10 shooting. Bryce Hansen with 10, the second leading scorer. And then Olivia Smith put up 8 in the first half. That was the leading scorers for the game for the Lyman Eagles. The turnovers, probably a number that Torrington was going to want to forget. They had over 30 turnovers in the game. Yes, over 30 turnovers in the game. So once again, the Eagles, a 58-36 win over Torrington. Score probably not even indicative of how uneven this game was, as the Lyman Eagles put in their reserves for the final quarter. So as it stands, the Lyman Eagles will advance to tomorrow's semifinal action against the Powell Lady Panthers, a rematch of last weekend's action from the 3A West Regionals, in which Lyman won comfortably. So Jason Hansen has to be thinking ahead and liking what he sees from his team, liking what he saw from his team today, and liking the chances his team had in the 3A state playoffs.